How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to the Enclave. So, today we are basically going to be talking about the guns at work, no more steel situation. This is, I guess, in the court system you call hearsay. This is a conversation I had with the owner's son the last time I was there, so I can only base it on that. Yeah, so basically, I guess, without any further ado, let's get into the intro and then we'll start our chat.
Two, one.
Okay, so we are back. So, first off, we'll get into the problem and then I'm going to bring up what I think could be some solutions to the problem. So, from what I was told, the issue with steel is that it doesn't put a definitive end to the trajectory of your bullet. So, it will either pop it down to the ground or it'll shoot it off to the left or right or up. And the latter is the problem. So apparently what was happening was there were a fair few stray rounds going off into who knows where. And that's obviously a big problem for a shooting range. You need to control every round that is fired on an SABS approved shooting range. So there have to be backstops, there have to be bullet catchers, there have to be bullet diverters that direct things into bullet catchers or whatever, a solid stop to the round. And obviously with people just bringing whatever plates, bringing whatever steel targets, etc., there's no real way for them to monitor that, to make sure that they aren't ending up with, in essence, ricochets going God knows where. So, yeah, that is basically the problem. I mean, we can go into more storytelling, but I mean, grand schemes, that's the thing. I have a theory that people potentially got hurt because, or something got damaged, or because, I don't know. That's how I feel with reparative measures, is that you only see someone putting up barbed wire on their house after they've broken, after someone's broken in, you don't see them doing that the day before someone breaks in. So I sort of feel like there is a cause to it that obviously they didn't want to just share, which is fine, no problem, everyone's allowed their discretion. But yeah, so that's basically the problem. Now I guess we can get into the solution. So, from what I can figure, they've got about 30 odd bays, maybe a bit less, but somewhere around 30 10-meter bays. My recommendation would be either create set steel targets that are not movable, that have a set guaranteed trajectory, i.e. straight into the ground. So what you would do is tilt the targets like this, and then every bullet is pretty much guaranteed to go straight down to the ground. It might go slightly off to the left or to the right, but I have watched people using these plates. I have never seen a bullet go anywhere but straight down. Alternatively, bullet catchers. So I have seen only once for big boy calibers, but it's super common for air rifles and rimfire, where you actually get a target box that is fully enclosed. So you have basically a sealed box with targets in it, so that any round that hits a target, hits around a target, whatever, is caught by this box. Like I say, I've only ever seen it once for big boy rounds, so it might be something that's pretty rare or pretty expensive, but I feel like the reward could sort of outweigh the cost. if it were built. So from my reckoning, you'd only need, I would say like 10 mil steel, maybe even less, maybe like 6 mil steel because of the angles. And you should be able to create pretty much an all handgun caliber bullet catcher. So they could potentially invest in that, or like I say, set angled steel targets and set those up on a couple of bays and then charge more for those bays, at least in the interim until those things are paid off. I think you will definitely get people who, either for the novelty or just because they used to shoot steel there and now no longer can, would be happy to pay an extra $40, $50 or whatever a session to be able to shoot set steel, you know? Obviously that would cover like the spraying of the steel and whatever, like to respray it between sessions and things like that. And yeah, that's sort of the situation. That's sort of what I think, if it were my range, that's what I would do. I would sort of dedicate a couple lanes to dedicated set steel shooting. But yeah, we will see what happens. Once I confirm some alternatives, we will absolutely be sharing that with you. I've got a few things. So yeah, we will definitely let you know what happens with the progress of that. But that's the story. That's some of my recommendations for potential fixes. And yeah, as always, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all those lovely things. And as always, if you've got more time, please check out another video here on the end. And again, peace out.